One of the most frequent things I hear when sitting down with people about their financial challenges is the fact that they don't have enough money to keep up with their responsibilities, save money, and truly thrive. It also isn't uncommon for me to hear that they're looking for more ways to bring in additional income. First off, I'm all in on finding additional income resources, but I've discovered that people constantly underestimate one factor to remedy situations that is much more easily attainable than finding a part-time gig, and that is choosing to be a more responsible administrator with the money they already earn. There are 3 things I'm going to address in this video that will help anyone become more responsible with their own financial well-being. Number 1, stop eating your revenue. Number 2, start paying yourself. And number 3, budget, budget, budget. So number 1, stop eating your income. I lost count years ago of how many of my clients were surprised to discover just how much of their income was figuratively eaten. More specifically, these people couldn't reasonably estimate how much money they spent on eating establishments. Oh, believe me, they had all kinds of educated guesses, right, about how much money they were spending each month eating out. But the actual numbers after a thorough financial needs analysis told a different story. And it demonstrated their sheer inability to even remotely practice discretion regarding how much of their money was actually being spent on food outside the home. Look, I've discovered that the practice of shopping for healthy food and meal prepping is the key to solving over 50% of my clients' financial challenges with saving money. The act of choosing to plan weekly meals, which include eating out, as well as meals cooked and eaten at home, can cut spending on food in half. And I'm telling you, it's both physically and emotionally satiating for many folks to eat out. There's a huge emotional component to going out to eat. I totally get it. But for most Americans, it must be measured for financial security. Given the data, it shouldn't surprise anyone to discover that this practice will result in significantly more money being retained in your bank accounts. Number 2, start paying yourself. If you find it difficult to save money, then it may be ideal for you to usurp the responsibility to actively do it. Set up automatic transfers once or twice a month on or around the deposits of paychecks so that large chunks of your income don't just disappear into savings at once. This will condition you to expect that each payday will end up appearing a bit smaller, but you'll learn to more easily become accustomed to living on it. Essentially, you're automating your savings responsibility so that you don't have to emotionally struggle or even remember to actively transfer funds every month. Set it and forget it is the key to passively improving your financial situation over time. But it's important that when you do save money, it's not so easy to squander your own effort. So it's ideal to save money in a completely different silo than where you spend it. For instance, opening a high-yield savings account with a completely different financial institution as opposed to a regular low-yield savings account with your regular financial institution will allow you to better refrain from emotional spending by keeping that money out of your direct line of sight when considering how much money is available to spend. This will also help you grow your money significantly faster with a more competitive interest rate. Stay through to the end of the video and I'll show you how to easily set up one of these high-yield savings accounts so that you can be on your way to building better security over time. And finally, number 3, budget, budget, budget. Look, in today's age, just about everything is automated. Spotify, car notes, rent, mortgages, etc. So with technology readily available at our fingertips, unless you choose to sign up for a subscription like, Rocket Money, Quicken, or NerdWallet to track your money, you can just make a note in your phone with your regular monthly expenses, the dates they're generally deducted, and the relative amount that's generally deducted each month for each of them. No longer is the average person carrying around a checkbook and balancing their budget. They just pull up their bank account on their smartphone, see how much is readily available to spend, and either swipe, tap, or click to purchase what they want. Tracking your monthly expenses will at least do 2 things for you. Number 1, it will allow you to better consider how reasonable discretionary spending will be based on the dates and amounts you've noted bills will be automatically deducted from your accounts. This can help reduce the number of times you find yourself counting the days until your next paycheck. Number 2, it will subconsciously make you aware of your spending in situations when your emotions are driving your decisions. Basically, it's a fail-safe for emotional spending. We all struggle with this from time to time, so it only makes sense to put safeguards in place to protect our financial security. Budgeting doesn't have to be difficult. It just takes being mindful, putting safeguards in place, and making habits that keep us in tune with our goals. Okay, so how do you open a high-yield savings account where you can have a reasonable expectation that your money will grow at a higher interest rate than just a regular savings account? Open a Marcus high-yield savings account. That's how. Marcus, owned by Goldman Sachs, will allow you to open a high-yield savings account at a very competitive rate. At the time of this recording, the current rate is 4.40%. Check it out. Open your banking app right now. Tap open your savings account and look at the interest rate they're paying you on your balance. Chances are it's nowhere near 4.40%. This is how you remedy that problem. Only keep enough money in your bank to reasonably cover your monthly expenses, plus a little cushion for infrequent spending like birthdays or gifts for loved ones, and move everything else to your high-interest Marcus savings account. Getting started is easy. Just go to my bio, scroll down for a bit, and then click the link entitled Open Your High Yield Savings Account. There, you can set up your new high yield Marcus savings account and add a bank account of your choice from which to automatically set up transfers each month so you can be off to building the financial security you deserve. And by using this link, you'll get an additional 3 months of elevated interest, currently an additional 0.25% on top of the current 4.40%, just for getting started. That's a total of 4.65% interest for your first 3 months. Easy money. All right, thanks so much for watching till the end. If you gained any value from this video today, please like this video and follow me for more tips. I've been Kevin with MoneyTreeAndMe, providing better security and ensuring better lives. Make it a great day.